Okay. Where is everybody? I'm not seeing anybody here yet. So let's take a look here. It's going to be a lot of unhappy people, I know. Hey, Shelley. Yeah. And the winner is to be determined. I guess everyone will find their way in here eventually. I want to kind of reserve my comments until everybody shows up. It was, hello, Janardan. Hey there, pirate. How are you? Look at him shouting. Hey, Russell. Hello, Nada. Hello, Ian. I'm catching you guys as you come in here today. How about that? Hello, Judith. You keep forgetting. I thought about sending you a message, Russell, but I was kind of tied up all morning. My Wi-Fi decides to be so slow. Oh, Mace, I'm sorry about that. And hello. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Ingrid. Nada, I guess I got you. Lots of love from India. Well, lots of love from the USA to India. Hello, Katina. Hello, Mohammed. Hello, Violet. Violetta. Do I say Violetta or just Violet? I wanted to tell everybody my feelings about the little contest. Still have 7 tasks for Derby. Oh, better shake a leg there, Ian. Hello, Boop. Uh, I there was so many entries, guys, that there's no way in world that I could choose just 1 or 2 of you. So I asked for volunteers. Katie Kate, hello. Katie Kate volunteered, as did Kel, to help judge the images that you all posted for your Valentine's entry. Uh, it was a huge, huge success. I was absolutely amazed. 38 entries. Any other time I've tried to run a design contest, there'd only be like 2 or 3 entries. So I really didn't bother. But I think this could become a favorite if Heyday continues this each month. Uh, I'd like to have your opinions, please. Let's do it as a poll. How's that? Let's see, engage my audience is where I start a poll. And of course, YouTube made a slight change on where I key in the information. Typing. Um, Dad, would you like? Okay. I'm asking a question you guys can all vote on. If Heyday continues this event, would you like to see Phoebe's friends continue with their own competition? The competition was great. 38 entries. I did not anticipate that. And let me go to Discord here. 38 awesome designs submitted for the promotion. You guys all did a fantastic job. If you're voting in game on the event, you will see that we got the 38 top best designs here. By that I mean, of all of them that we are seeing in Heyday that we're voting on in the voting stage, we have the top 38 best here in Phoebe's Friends. Making a decision for the final best was Oh my gosh, it was so difficult. There's so many similarities because we were all going on the same theme and we all had to put in certain decos in order to get our reels, our points. And it was very difficult. So then we had to start acting like Simon Cowell and to start critiquing the things that we did not like on a design or the things that stood out to us. I'm going to show you guys the designs as we go along, and I'd like to hear your input on them as we do go along, uh, if that's not too much trouble. So, do you guys agree to do a little input of your own? My didn't go up, did it? Start the poll. Okay, I'm sorry. Here it goes. What did they do? YouTube's made a slight change on this. Oh, well, since my question is too long, uh, I got to reduce it down. Question's still too long. Okay, now it's not too long. Okay, now we can start it, I think. The poll's not posting for some reason, guys. Let's try this. I can't get the poll to post. Start the poll. Are you guys are not seeing the poll, are you? Hmm. Okay, forget that for a few seconds. Let it rest. Now it's letting me start it. Okay. Would you all like for us to continue this event in Discord? I had to really shorten the question up. It only takes so many characters in the question. Missing some of the comments here. Our Katie Kate, would you like to come on voice in with me? See what she says here. Katie Kate, would you like to come in and voice? I can get it set up if you would. This has been a fantastic Discord event. Yeah, I was very thrilled with it. Uh, we had to start narrowing the choices down by being very critical. Okay, that's fine, Katie Kate. We'll do it another time. I didn't give you an advance notice either. Okay. I think this is what they mean by working on the social elements of the game. I thought the social element meant that we could all buy diamonds together. Okay, I'm going to start out by showing you guys some of the, you know what? Did that just freeze on us? There we go. It didn't freeze. I'm going to start out by showing you guys some of the entries, if you would like. And it's not functioning either. All right. I'm going to talk to you about the selections that we made. First thing was, what did you, the first appearance of the design. Okay, if the design overall appeared very aesthetic and pleasing to our eyes, then we started looking at reasons that maybe we wouldn't want to qualify the design. In this particular design here, they have uh, they did uh, create boundaries with a heart path, and that's one of the things. A lot of people, if you're in the voting stage on in the game itself, you will see a lot of people did not put boundaries around their design. They just let it sit out there freely. And putting a boundary makes it stand out and pop a little bit more. So they use the heart flowers or the trails around the side, around the boundary of the design, and then they place their design in it. Way to go, Pam. Soon you could be on the HOF. And then we look to see how they placed the requirements. There was a list of requirements that Heyday had that they wanted in the design. And also using those was how you earn reels. The boundaries were clear. Yeah, pay attention to what Katie Kate's saying. The boundaries were clear, so the rose petals and fences. There wasn't too much deco placed, but enough for it to be clean. Yes, look for the clean appearance. If you pay attention to Greg's decorating on his farm, it's not all cluttered. There is some clear areas, green areas, and that really makes it each little deco you place in a design, it makes it stand out as well. So this was chosen because of how they utilized those requirements, and their the boundaries on it were quite good. Even though she shows two rows of the like the boundaries with the roses and the heart trails, it still pops out as a very pleasing and aesthetic to you, for you to look at. So these are the, like I said, we had to start getting really critical on these. Okay, and this design here, uh, we overlooked the fact that the person had an issue with the tones, their color tones, so this may have been in the device. But this design just really, you know, it's very eye catching. The first thing you see when you look at this design are the love swans in front of the red tree. These are points too that we had to take into consideration. What leaps out at us? What do we think is the best part of a design? And like I said, we had to all become Simon Cowells here on, to making decisions. And overlooking the color tone, this is very good design. I like the water effect. I like the fence effect. Like I said, the swans sitting in front of the uh, red tree, it pops out as well. So overall, this is a basically a good design. But there's still more, everybody. Like I said, 38 fantastic designs. It is so hard to decide. Uh, we've created a criteria if we continue this contest that will help people to make their designs as well. Okay, this one here, it, overall very pleasant to look at. Sorry, I had a frog in my throat. Oh, it's early for me too. It's a very pleasant to look at. They got green spaces and they got the decos in. So these are just all parts of why the person was chosen. You're obsessed with symmetry and designs. In some cases, we had to overlook that. Maybe there was something good about that popped out at us when we first looked. So first glance, first impression. That's important in trying to narrow down the field. Okay, in this design, they don't have complete boundaries, but it's open. Um, they utilize the required. And also, one other thing I have to point out, is that we looked for a story in the design. And in this particular design, see the little table with the heart-shaped benches with the little pig playing the accordion, serenading the couple at the table, and it looks like the old Venetian gnome is standing there ready to propose. So we look for stories as well to help set the design apart from the other ones. You have 45 hearts so far. Well, congratulations. Yeah, I'm showing the top 9 designs. They are, that's with the required theme and the required decorations that Heyday put on the event. There's so many similar designs, so many. Okay, moving on to the next one. Like I said, we looked for a story as well that would make it stand apart. So that's something you want to think of. Happy Singles Awareness Day. That's something you might want to consider when you're putting a design out. And that's my big handicap in designing, is that I'm looking for it to coordinate with the story. Then I get depressed, disappointed, and I move on. Okay, this design, what's the first thing that pops out at you when you look at it? Do we have any comments about this? I think, to me, the first thing is that the what do we call that permanent placement design there? The little garden flower. Yeah, the flowers around the centerpiece. He designed this with the appearance of the flowers relating to the centerpiece, and that trumpet tree really does set it apart as well. That's I looked up the name for that yesterday. I've already forgotten the name. So I have 54 hearts for my design now. Well, that's fantastic, Tanya. Any design with weeping willows, automatically you like it. But this particular design, though, when I first looked at it, my attention was drawn to the full circle around the. I gotta look that up. See what we call that flower thing. Where's the fastest way to go look it up? Hmm. Anyway, that's the first thing that caught my eyes, was how that this person utilized all the flowers around to relate to the centerpiece. So this, and the paths in there, the dirt trails, are a very nice addition for moving around a garden area. So this is, like just trying to give you some of the things that we looked for. Okay, and then this design did not come up. I'm having a little problems here, it looks like. Uh, we found a story in this design. The full design's not showing up too well here, guys. The bottom corner, I've got kind of eliminated. But that's the first thing that showed up to us, was that we could see uh, the blue flowers, and it was quite a break from the usual red and pink that we liked a lot. I'm working on getting my willow trees. I have one more plot to open up. Is the sound okay for everybody? No. The sound suddenly quit registering. There we go, I think. Now's the sound back. Of all the flowers in the front, told a story. They work right where they grow and harvest the flowers. Yes. The breakaway, the addition of the other colors, the purple and the blue, made this design stand out. Sounds fine. It's not showing. My microphone indicator is not moving. As long as you guys can hear, there it popped up again. crazy. I'm going to have to work with OBS again. I can sure see that. It's not moving, but you guys can all hear. Well, on my end, it's messing up. Okay, move on to the next design. See, it's not moving on as fast as it normally does. I'm not getting any red lights, so I guess everything is going okay. Okay, on this design, what's the first thing you guys see when you look at it? Anybody wants to tell us what they see? I'm waiting for somebody to tell me what really jumped out to you when you first viewed this design. We had to be extremely critical. The natural aesthetic, something else. Nature and pine trees, music. Yes, the piano. As soon as we narrowed down, as soon as we'd see a design, we tried to pinpoint what brought us to that. The white piano, I'm so jealous. So, yeah, that. Okay, guys, because it's not showing on my end that the sound is even coming through. And I can't understand this crazy thing. Okay. Uh, yeah, the piano, the white in that was the first thing I saw that brought this to my attention. Phoebe, I thought you got it. We had to buy it. Oh, I didn't buy it. I don't think. I don't remember. A lot of people got it from Alfred, yes. But at one point, didn't they offer it in the store? Katina, you're a good one for remembering all these things. Music fence would work here too. Yeah, yeah, that would have been nice. They did not use uh, a continuous boundary or anything, but in the red roses, that is part of the boundary, and on the back side is the Venetian canals. So, not that they use boundaries all the way, but there's enough there that stands this design alone if it was on a farm. These are, oh, we just had to nitpick and just, you know, do all kinds of things to reach a point. Okay, this design now. Nice, clean, vibrant. There's a story in this one as well. And when we compared it with others, we looked for stories. And this one is a story where uh, the little balcony pig is being serenaded. So I know probably sounds corny to a lot of people, but we had to narrow it down to that. And the Venetian Canal with the bridge going over from one trail to the other gives you the impression that the canal is going to continue on past the boundary that Heyday set. So, like I said, you start making up little stories or reasons for different things. I don't have it and would have bought it, so it had to be in the store. This one is cute. Yes, it is, definitely. And we have one more to go. Okay, these were late entries, and we had to go back and, work them into what we found in the other designs. And these guys all had something to offer us. If you look, the first thing you do see to me was the back corner where the pink trees are. That really sets this apart. And then the corner at the bottom where they have the hearts around the water. That stands out as well. So uh, they use most of the components. Most, practically all the designs use the components that Heyday set up as requirements in the design event. Um, we had to recognize where some people would have used a marker, and that was hard to distinguish. But overall, you guys, all you did such a fantastic job. And these 38 designs we have here, like I said, I think these are tops of all the designs that we have seen. Let's go back to the farm and just show you. I'm going to vote. Look at some of these designs. Oh, I can vote too. Look at some of these designs. What are we voting for? We just got 2 to compare. We had 38 to compare to make any decisions. But here we've only got 2 to compare. So which one would I choose? On the first one, the thing, you guys are going to laugh, the thing that first popped out to me was the chocolate fountain, whatever they call this one. It popped to me and it just like didn't say it fits for some reason. I would like to have more in the second picture over here. Yeah, this one has a lot of good things into it. Phoebe, can you show us the rest of the designs? I tried to pull them up and it wouldn't come up. I do have a video that I can make public that we use for judging. I have at least 56 on the Heyday itself, right, Tanya? But not in our contest. Yeah, they're all posted on Discord Subhum. I haven't removed that channel yet. What criteria was it? The picture should tell a story? Or Katina, first, what about the overall scene that we liked? The first appearance, okay? Then we would go into discussing and pretty much dissecting what we liked or didn't like, or what fit or did not fit. And just I'll go through what I'm showing here on the screen now and kind of tell you. I can tell you already on Lila Fun, I don't particularly care for the design because the heart boundaries over there, I wish I had a pointer, they take away from all the design truth. That's where my eyes went, and also to the chocolate fountain. But overall, would I have kept this in a competition? No, I would not have kept this one. But then Nina's over here, it's nicely done. She doesn't have, she just has a boundary on the back wall with the Chinese fits. I guess that's what they're called. But would I have chosen this to be in the contest? No, I wouldn't. But I'm going to vote for Nina because I need to vote. Okay, the one on the right caught my eye first. This is kind of nice, a side-by-side comparison. The one on the right caught my eye first. I don't know. The blue tree, to me there, it's not shouting Valentine or love. So, yeah, you had to think of all those things. Hello, Michelle. I wouldn't know which one of these to vote for. I'd like to move on, but it won't let me without casting a vote. Aloha, Susan. It just won't let me move on. So I'm going to vote for the blue tree. I don't really get their way of voting. Why can't we just pass some up? Some are not worthy of a vote, yet we have to make a choice between the two. Is that correct? Ace, Mace, Mace the Ace. Okay, this one, I don't like the balance on the one on the right, so I would not consider that as being a finalist in a contest. So since I have to vote, I'm going to have to take the one on the left. You need to choose between the two, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, I like all the water. Uh, Pink thing, we have no idea what levels are, but looking at the few items he has there, I'd say that he doesn't invest in a lot of the decos. Not that that should be a point, but you have to consider that point when you're discussing a winner. So the is that the little wagon of masks that he used there? I'm not sure what it's called again. Should have looked all these up before starting again. Yes, I found that there were many I'd never vote for if they were both bad but forced to choose. Yeah. So this one I'm going to go for all the water. So it, we this is our designs in the competition are so similar. It really made it difficult to process of elimination. There you go, Ingrid. Even with our 38 designs. But our 38, don't you see where our 38 is better than a lot of these? This one, uh, I'm not liking the one on the right very much. I would like to see the one on the left. Phoebe's a very tough judge. It's because I put such restriction on my own self, Suncat. I'm turning to the Cookie Monster about to turn blue. uh, I would have taken out the middle pink tree on the one on the left, and maybe if I could put in the tower or the statue, Cupid statue. So, but I'm going to choose that one over the other one. The other one just did not grab my attention right at first. Now, both of them are very appealing, appeasing to the eye. But I do like the dirt paths more so than the stone on this particular theme. So we're going to go with the dirt paths. So see, it was hard. And listen, guys, I am not easily offended. So any suggestions, any ideas, I am wide open to them. And I appreciate and welcome any and all help. Okay, this guy here, right away, BB Farm is too busy. There's nothing that sets it apart from anything else. Too packed. There you go, Mace. Yeah, it's very, very busy. Uh, you can't pinpoint anything in there. You can't even create a story from it because everything is too busy. And you know, if you can create a story, that kind of helps to eliminate the competition on it. Okay, so I'm going to have to go with the one on the right. Okay, I do like the water boundary on the right. I would like to have seen more flowers in this decoration. The confetti paths is fantastic because they're open. It's not cluttered looking. So if you get a chance to buy those confetti paths again, do so. They are really a great uh, deco just to fill in a little void and give it more color and everything. Uh, the one on the left, I think the front bench could have been taken out. Then there would be a balance of a bench on each side of the statue. chaotic. So that's the one that I will vote for. Getting close to the end here. Too cluttered for you. Now that's something that you have to look at too, you guys. Right away, the one that caught my eye is the one on the right. The openness of it. Uh, and believe it or not, we had to get down to the judge and where they put that chocolate fountain. For some people here, this is nicely placed, the one on the right. Uh, the one on the left, it's too busy from the uh, floral cart on back to the back fence, and you can't even see the balcony. They call it balcony serenade. You can't see it because they have the balloons blocking it. I would like to have had the balloons removed. It would be less cluttered as well. So the chocolate fountain's going to get it here, everybody. Okay, I got one more to go here. We can go to another farm if you guys like me being so critical. I wish they would give us just a hair more room. That would be nice. You know what? Let me make a note. I'm going to give feedback to the team. And what would you like to see? This was 10 by 10. Would you like 11 by 11 or 12 by 12? More room. You know, I'm sure this 10 by 10 size fit in with everything, with all the other codes of this event. I should have sent him. Yes, everybody should have put theirs in. Well, if Heyday continues this event, we'll run our own contest on Discord. Okay, this one, they both are very appealing, but I think I have a tendency to go more with the one on the right. But then again, I like kind of the openness in front of the floral garden. What is that? Our centerpiece. I do like the openness in the front of that, and the other front looks a tad cluttered with all those flowers around it. The size is perfect. It's encouraging for even players who don't design much. Yeah, and it's probably a reason why we couldn't get it expanded because they're coding, etc. Chocolate always wins. So I think on this one that I'm going to go with the one on the right because it is a little bit more opened. Although I like seeing the dirt trails on a design. So I'm going to go with that one. And I'm done until the next time. Now, after you vote, do you go down, hit the little emoji? Your design is impressive. Well, thank you. Petite says my design was impressive. Okay, we'll go down and hit the little icon in the bottom. And as you can see, you can start collecting reels when it tells you to collect. So now on this one, I'm waiting. They keep upping the number on this. So don't forget to go over and collect your reels there. Claim. Oh, there they are. How many reels have I got now? And I'm spending them. I'm spending them like hotcakes, man. I'm not going to hold on to them for very long. Yeah, I sold out. I don't want the Christmas decorations because I have them sold out. Oh, pretty soon I'm going to be all sold out. I got 220 to spend. Where do you think I would spend these? With Phoebe likes, it comes in handy in the next contest. Yeah, I'm going to be researching a way that you guys can vote on them all. I forgot one. What do you mean I forgot one? Forgot a design? 38. We did them all, didn't we? Yeah. Were you tell me I forgot, Russell? Hey, Bella. Welcome. How is the sound? Oh, yeah. Madeline always has issues. I'm waiting for the hairdresser. Tell them to abolish the prep phase. Uh, I was surprised that some people that left them, they didn't realize that they could earn uh, reels for doing that phase. Just reading comments, same. Madeline, I think maybe you need to check your Google settings. There's a possibility that maybe you've muted me. So you need to check into that because everyone else seems to be hearing okay. I'm going to go for the bolts because they're so hard for me to get. They are they're so rare that they're non-existent on my farm. So, what you doing, Bella? Getting your hair cut? She's waiting for the cosmetologist, everybody. I'm fortunate. I have a cosmetologist in the family. But getting an appointment with her, I'm not listening to you. Russell. Only 19 likes so far. Come on, family. Give Phoebe. Thank you, Susan. Push them. I'm locking the doors until I get all the likes, everybody. I guess we will announce the final winner on the Discord contest on Sunday in my stream. Maybe I might announce it sooner. Sunday may be kind of up in the air because the family is trying to coordinate something this weekend in celebration of my birthday that's coming up. Oh, yeah, one more thing. I'm going to buy more of the canals because you saw how great they looked in these designs. They are very versatile. We can use them in so many designs. Thanks, Katie. Yep, everybody, don't forget to go vote. Muted. Yeah, Ingrid, there's a lot of people that mute me. Ask my husband. I think he has me on a permanent mute. Not really. Can you believe that they want 2 diamonds for you to go ahead and vote early? I don't think so. Let's go to another farm and criticize some more designs. It's so easy. Diana, why is it so easy for you to remember? I've already gotten an early birthday gift, everybody, and I made a video, but it won't let me post it on Discord. So I guess I'm going to have to post it on YouTube for people to see. Diane, Gigi, had a cake delivered to me from a Swiss colony. You talk about, well, it was a beautiful cake, but the taste, oh my gosh, it is so rich and so delicious. And the sweeter and the richer dessert tastes, the more I like it. I'm just a walking sugar factory myself because I love sweets. Let's jump over here and see what we're going to vote on. Oh, right away, the one on the right caught my eye. We can assume that the person on the left does not invest in very many decals. And this contest may encourage a lot of people to do it. After the Hall of Fame, is that all? They just get the glory of having their farm showing in the Hall of Fame, Mace? I'm leaning on Mace because he had the beta version, so he's smart. A very intelligent young man. No comment from Mace. Can we duplicate our design on our farm so we don't lose it when the event is over? You've got make sure you take a screenshot. Then, yeah, you can place it on your farm by referring to your screenshot. Yeah, Bella had the beta also. So there's nothing, you just get the glory of being in the Hall of Fame. You don't get a gold medal or anything. You don't get a bag of diamonds or anything like that for being in the Hall of Fame. The only thing you get are the reels and the opportunity to spend them. Uh, okay, back to the voting. I kind of wish the person on the right had duplicated the trees in the corner, but they got two different pink trees. Is the other one a pink weeping willow? But I do like that tree. Is this just another money grab? Probably. But I'm trying to make it more entertaining for everybody by sponsoring. And like I told you, anything that you guys donate or that I earn from the videos, I put back into the game. So I'm able to give away farm passes. And since we're on the farm passes, I will have several farm passes to give away on Tuesday night. I haven't completed my list of what I can give away. I have t-shirts, but I don't have any large sizes. I got mostly small and medium. And if you wanted, you could take the t-shirt and put it on a wall in your heyday corner or something, whatever you have done to decorate heyday. I know Russell has a corner that he decorates for heyday. Then he goes and takes a nap in his easy chair. Hey, Retta, how are you? I'm picking on Russell. How long can we vote in Discord? I I think we'll let the voting go through. I know, Katie Kate, what do you think? How long should we allow them to vote on their designs? Just started the voting. Hey, Retta, we need to see your designs. You'll have to post them to us. Did you do the contest, Retta? Okay, back to the designs. I'm going to vote for the one on the right. The one on the left, I'm sure, limited decos, and they could have used placements, though, or placers, as some people call them. They did use the one bench, so they did not have the decos to really make a competitive design. But hopefully they're getting votes. If you notice, underneath the names it says task completed, meaning they used 11 decos. And on the right, they completed with 16, so they used 16 of the decos that Heyday made as the requirements. So I'm going to go ahead and take the one. Did I do it already? I can vote again in 1 hour and 7 minutes. I didn't know I went through all of this already. Phoebe is giving me the business so she knows I've been sick. I'm sorry, Russell. But you know what, Russell? If I have been in any competitions like what Ricky does in his stream or what he does in Food Street, you know I always pass them on. I don't keep them. And a lot of times you're the recipient, and I've been giving to you because you've been sick. I gave to, also give to Tanya. I pass them on. I don't keep them. I don't want them that much. Okay, I didn't think that I have voted that many times on this one, but let's move to another. Well, let's check this out. Claim. Oh, I got some to claim down here. I guess they stay there until the voting ends, or you want to claim them as you go along. Bella, Mace. Some requirements were to chop trees, so not all tasks were about decos. Yes. Clear the land first. 16 tasks completed means that you completed all tasks except 5 paid decos from Farm Pass or Deco. It looks like I just have one to go to get the 50. I don't understand it. All the likes and such. How many likes do I have here? Well, here's the Hall of Fame. My design has got 49. So this is the one that I did for this farm. And this I believe is number 4 on our contest. And I only posted it so that people get like an idea. I should have done it as an example, but it's too late. I really wanted the flower shop. Yeah, I think I'm buying the flower shop on all of them, or am I? Oh, if I got enough, I still need 100 more. I made sure I bought the Cupid bench, which is this one. Sold out, won't tell me now. And I want to get more of the Venetian canal. My design has 8 likes. You probably have more. When you tap on the your design, it says that my task completed at 21 decos. So it all is in those confettis. Now see how the confetti does, it kind of fills in and it doesn't clutter the farm at all. I just have something against clutter. But you should see my house. It's cluttered. I'm a hoarder. As soon as you do some more voting and get some more likes, you should be able to get the flower shop. Yeah, I'm going to have to hold out for that, Katina, for sure. Let's go to another farm. I like this, criticizing his designs. It's fun. All right, let's go. Oh. Now, if you want to get really, really, oh, look at that. Batiste says my design's impressive. If you want really, really get technical and pick apart a design, the one on the right looks like the unicycle is holding up the pink tree. I would have moved my unicycle away a little bit more. I can't make this bigger so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Nope, it won't let me do it. But do you see what I mean about the unicycle? And then they use about every little pixel on the left. The farm is too busy. So what would I vote for? Oh, Shelley. Great. But see, now, Shelley, you were worried about your design, and we thought it was good enough to be one of the finals. Oh, no, 70s girls, you're sick also? It seems to be going around. I love the sunflower pigs decoration. Yeah, I know you used that one in yours. I'll see if I can get ours to come back up again, and we go through that yet. Uh, right away, I liked the water, the one on the left. That's the one. That's what caught my eye first of all. Uh, the one on the right, I'm sorry, but your ice fence just took it away. It just it didn't pop. It it I didn't like it at all. I could say it. It's just I just better not say. I'll be nice. Yeah, the ice fence just does not belong. You maybe in less. If they had used less, then it would be okay. Uh, but the one on the left is the one that I'd vote for. It's got enough open green area. I see a bicycle, tiny rear wheel on the left. Can't make it bigger, darn it. The one on the left is the one that I will go for. Now, okay, if you look, I got 45 votes. Fantastic, Tia, and hello. If you look at the one on the left, they applied the heart paths beside their fence, and it really takes away from the fence. You don't get a clear view of the fence. I I'm not liking that. Uh, because look, on the one on the right, the fence is pretty and should be able to stand on its own. This way they took away from the fence. I would have kept the fence as it was and put the hearts on the bottom side over here. That's, oops, and I accidentally voted too. Darn, I didn't want to vote for it. I was pointing at it with my finger. Okay, this one, I I don't like the purple tree. I don't even use it on my farm unless I can hide all those dangling lights that they have on it. It's a pretty tree, in my opinion, without the little danglers on it. Uh, they use both of the trees that they collected from opening land. I'm not too fond of that one. And the other one on the right, I'm not so very fond of the carousel. But it maybe if they had put more of a play theme in there with it as well, because the carousel stands alone. See my reasoning? I'm probably coming across as ridiculous to some people for my reasoning of it. But I'm going to vote for the one on the right because, like I said, not those trees turn me off. Now my personal feelings are coming into it, isn't aren't they? This one is nice and clean and open. The one on the left, my design has that rock dancing couple, and other couples. I'll have to go look. We have to go look at your farm. We won't be able to see it though. You have to post an image over in the Discord, Tia, if you belong to my Discord. Love all the trees with the lights. You just love lights. Okay. I'll give you my trees, Susan. I just don't like them. They'll probably be great in a Christmas setting. Okay, on this one, they're both, I like them both pretty much. If I had to get picky and start criticizing to eliminate the choices, I would say that the colorful heart trees or heart bushes on the left, I think I would rule out based on those. The one on the right is a little bit busy. Oh, decisions. I'm going to go with the one on the left on this. Uh, being too busy, I just have difficulty with that. That's my preference, my feelings. So we'll go with that one. Oh, man, look at this. You know, if I was to redo the one on the right, redesign that, I take the two heart out of the corner, see where the two hearts are, and put in the balcony there. That way we can have dancing on the floor outside the balcony. Sounds silly, doesn't it? That's how I decorate, guys. I have to have a reason and an excuse to do it. Remove the crows. They added crows in one of these. Or was that on a previous one? I'm not seeing the crows in these two. The one on the left is a little too busy for me. And my eyes, first of all, on the one on the left, my eyes keep wanting to focus on that chocolate fountain. And small images make it hard to see details. That does, absolutely. I could get my magnifying glass out. A previous one, okay. I probably didn't see the crows. I do kind of like the one on the right more than the one on the left. Like I said, on the left, they could use every pixel practically. Pixel meaning, for those who don't know, take one, uh, the best way to say a limestone path. Limestone path takes 1 pixel. I threw the stream into my TV so I can see better. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to doing it on my television yet. I might take the one on the right. It just has more of an appeal to me. The one on the left, I wish they had added some water or paths inside. Too much open area. And like I said, you have to take in consideration that they don't buy decos as well. But if they play the valley, they can buy paths or could buy paths and water there. Have you seen anybody you know voting? I saw Angel K's. That's the only one I've seen. She was in my first round this morning. I'm going to take the one on the right, even though they used up every pixel. I'm not fond of the rope fence. You can walk through it. Yeah, that's another point to consider. Can a person, well, the person being would Batiste be able to move around inside that so he could take all of his pictures? Oh, he had Nada's baby farm? Uh, this looks familiar, sort of. The dancers on the left. And oh my goodness, if you look at it closely, you can see they have the camera taking pictures of the dancers. You made 3 design patches. Okay, send cut after we get through here. I'm close to being finished here. I like that. The one on the left, they have the camera set up to take a picture of the dancers. And it is balanced fairly well. Didn't look at the names. I've sort of glanced, not really let them sink in. I do like the one on the left the best. That camera did it for me. So I, you know, Diane, I went through nitpicking. Yeah, uh, I'm just a critical person, I guess. I'm pathetic. uh, I like the one on the left the best, so I'm going to vote for that. I'm not seeing any particular wrong reason for the one on the right, but point out to you guys the wonder tree with the birds flying around kind of gives you the impression of lovebirds. So, like I said, you find a little story or find some kind of an attachment to each one to help rule out who can win and who can't. Not enough on either one. I think I would go with the one on the right because at least they set boundaries. Like I said, when they're wide open with no boundaries and you put that on a farm, it blends in too much with the rest of the farm. So you want to set a boundary at least on your design. So here we go. We'll take the one on the right. And whoa, all the water jumped out at me first on these two. I would like to see their farms. Can't you go see the farms or not? I saw somewhere that I could visit a farm. Hall of Fame, you can visit farms. I might take the one on the right. I kind of picked on people who did not have enough to design it with, I guess. Use the wonder tree. Yeah, I see, like I said, I see the wonder tree as being the lovebirds and a love scene. Okay, let's check the Hall of Fame here. Whoops, check my points first. Claim them. I don't want to lose anything. Is that all I got? Okay. And my shop, 190. Oh, I did buy it, Mace. I did buy it over here. I must have had a lot of reels to spend. Okay, so I'm just going to wait on spending. How long do we have after the voting ends to claim and spend our reels? I have three big factors when I vote. Okay. Uh, Balance, too much or too little. Okay. Is it on theme? I'm taking all your factors into consideration. I really am. Because, like I said, I'm open. I'm not, you don't offend me or anything. Storytelling. There you brought in the storytelling. Yeah, here, let me take a screenshot. 1 second. I'm going to collect what he has said because we will be using that. Okay, very good, Jacob. I appreciate that a great deal. Bye, Pam. Thank you very much for coming. Color combo. Colors are very important as well. So I will add that to Jacob's. I made a guide that could be used in the future, but you know something? He said it best here. And that's some of the points that I had on the guide. So hard to adjust on that little picture. Yes, it is. It's and first impression, Jacob, is very important. Uh, First impression mean they have something that makes the design pop for you. On this particular one, we already did it. Okay, that's all for. Oops, let's go back. We're going to look at the Hall of Fame on this. Oh, oh, look at the very first one. That's my number 3 farm. It's got 61 votes. It's in the Hall of Fame or impressive designs. So I got 61 votes on my number 3 farm. Wow. I see if we can recognize anybody else. Hey, let's go see if we can recognize anybody on the other ones too. Did anybody recognize anybody? That was a surprise to see myself there. Yeah, yeah, that's my number 3 farm. And I did not buy a lot of confetti on that farm, so you see there's only the 5 down that I had. My favorite part of the deco contest so far is getting the Cupid's bench to finish the Bed of Roses collection and collecting about 25 diamonds. Yes, definitely. What Diane's talking about, guys, is over here finishing our collection book. Got the little tea party as a reward for doing the sweets and hearts, and 25 diamonds for getting the. Which one did we have to get to complete that? I think it was the cannon for me. Hello, 313. Welcome. If you click on the image in the Hall of Fame, you can visit that person's farm. Yes, I saw that. Let's go back to this and Hall of Fame. Am I still there? Okay. We can go visit my farm, everybody. See, I used the wonder tree for the lovebirds. And I wanted to try hide the water underneath it, but I gave up on trying. All right. This has been fun. Let me see if I can get that up again. If you guys just bear with me. I think you. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to put the thumbnail up. Now I'm going to go. Okay, this is where I go here. Just bear with me here. All right, I think I got it, folks. I do. All of our designs, maybe I could just point one thing out as to why the person didn't make the finals. Again, I'm sorry, but that word, too much. It's it's a little cluttered. So that's why this one got ruled out. And this one, our focal point was too many trees in the corner. We couldn't find a story or anything to make it to the finals as well. So we didn't just say, hey, I don't like them pink trees back there. This one's out. Uh, we tried to find many different reasons. Tried to find a story or whatever. So this should give you guys an idea on how to design for this contest in the future, for this event. This one, we really liked it. But then when we had to, it was like one of our made the yes column, but then we go back and we have to tear them down. And the thing about this one is I'm not paying attention up there, the use of the flamingos around the way they use them kind of creates a second boundary. So for that reason, we eliminated this one. Sorry about that, Mace. And this one made the finals. Uh, we liked the balance on that. That didn't have to go down like that. Something just happened to my. Hold on. Bababooey, welcome. Welcome. I gotta close this out to get to that. Okay, here we go. I found it. Okay, we like the cleanness, the openness. Uh, Not that we necessarily found a particular story with it. We liked how the bench sat between the two pink trees. Um, so lots of reasons. We like the boundary. The boundary really sets this one aside from a lot of the other ones. Okay, and that one's a no go. That's my uh, Gen 3, I think. This is one I used for as a sample, and I got it in too late to make it at the top of the class for everyone to see. Okay, this one, particular one, uh, I should have wrote down all the reasons on a piece of paper, but I didn't. We just felt this one was a little too busy, I believe. Here's number 7. If you guys make comments too about what you see, it only helps the person in the next round. If we repeat this, it'll help everybody. Overtime? Yeah. Okay, we'll go faster. Are these some of the numbers that were chosen? And this one, of course, there is a color issue, the tones of their uh, device, we believe it is. But had their colors been stronger, think of how fantastic this one would look, truthfully. It's well designed. This just didn't appeal to us enough to make the final judging. And this one, nice and open. This is what we judges like. Plus, this one told the story. Remember, the little Venetian gnome is getting ready to propose at the table, and it has the little piggy there serenading the table. So that one, we found a story in it. Some of them may seem weak to some of you guys, but We tried, we really did. Pass the blame on to Kel and Katie Kate here. Is there any way how I can find an active clan for my level is 24? Baba Booey, you'll want to go and search for a neighborhood where they have low level farms. Then you will be on equal footing with all of your other hoodies. But if you go into a neighborhood where a lot of your hoodies are higher levels, it can become discouraging for you. Really, that's my opinion. The lower the level of the farms that you're with, the better your task will be for the derbies as well. But in a farm neighborhood that has a lot of high level farms, there's going to be a lot of high level tasks. Okay, let's see. I missed. Okay, let's go down to number 13 and explain. We like the flower garden. We like the big flower approach around the entire uh, centerpiece. And one story we found, like I said, we found stories with everything. In this particular one, the person rides their bike in to sell at their flower stand. We finally came to that kind of conclusion. But love the use of the flowers. Flowers say love also, guys. I won't be able to tell you why on everything because I didn't make a note. I know this one had to do with the two different pink trees that just did not create a complete balance. As Jacob said, he looks for balance. And you can say that's really a lot of things too. If we didn't see a balance, then we moved on. 13 was nice. Very nice. Okay. Uh, Looking at my notes to see if I have anything on it. This one was probably because of the trees. Too much, too busy again. And the same here. And a little too busy on this one. This one, busy again. You liked Peter's. Where was Peter's number 12? Well, we just scrolled right on past that one. This everybody is Peters who likes to joke around with the decos from every holiday. So yeah, Peter just did it for fun more than anything else. Sorry, Peter, we had to judge against you. We're down to number 14. A lot of it has to do with the balance and how busy they were. If they were too busy, then we had to move on. I don't know. I think we probably spent like 3 to 4 hours yesterday afternoon going through them. I love the flamingos, just a personal preference up here. That was the one mark against you, Mace, as we got into having to break everything down and start criticizing. Like I said, Simon Cowell, we had to use the Simon Cowell approach as to what we didn't like. Maybe we didn't like your voice or something like that. Maybe you should have chosen a different tune. Got it? Yeah, we had to really break it down. This was a little too busy for us again. Busy. The back part's too busy. The front part is nice and open. Well, I keep touching that button, don't I? And this one, again, it's busy. I like seeing you're going to hear this word a lot from me, pixel. I like seeing empty pixels on some of the farms. It gives to the openness and the cleanness looking. My inner Simon Cowell. Yeah, Kel was our Simon Cowell. How about that, Katie? Pass the blame on to Kel. Too busy again. If it was too busy, we were able to move through a little bit faster. But when it came down to the nitty gritty, we really had to get bring out our cowl selves, you know. What's with they did not know to take a screenshot before they submitted it, so they came back with the one that they submitted, which uh, we're overlooking it for this time for this contest. But in the future, you're going to want to take that screenshot before you submit because that will be one of the rules. I've read so many kid books. I'm pretty good at very short stories. For me, I don't care. It's busy and it's pretty. Yeah, Ken, I forgot what your number was. I could look it up here. You don't give it to me. Yeah, I know. Oh, here. This is Ken since he's in the chat here. Yeah, it got just a little too busy. There's no particular point that I'll point this out now. A particular thing that jumped at us, like as you know, pop. There's when you first look at this one, you think too busy. But if you had something there that really stood out, like even if we could find a story in it, uh, but you know, those are things for you guys to think about. And I do that myself when I'm designing it. It has to fit for me. Bye, Mace. Thank you so very much. Cramped. Yeah, we'll try to get to you next, Suncat, since we get through here. Uh, oh, what do you guys see in this design? What do you see that would that you wouldn't want? Can anybody pop this out? Can anybody tell me what they see in this? Somebody reacted to me. The thing that right away, as soon as you see this, your eyes are drawn to the fall trees. Yes, Katie Kate. Yes, the autumn trees. As soon as you see it, so it really distracted from the theme overall. Oh, we had to get critical. Uh, this did not have a good focal point either. Okay, my neighbor would be happy to take you in if you want to leave. We are not hardcore, but we do derby regularly. Do you have low levels too, Jacob? Bad thing about getting low level tasks is that the higher levels will take them. That's why I say find something of equal to what your level is. Then you get to fight with them about who gets what task. Okay, moving on. So just see as you look at each one, there's nothing, maybe it just doesn't jump out at you. Uh, First impression can be a turnoff. Again, busy. I would have used less gray tile in that one. And now, like I said, if you guys get a chance to buy the confetti, I would do it because it really helps a lot for the, you can fill every pixel in a design with using the confetti. It would not look cluttered. Okay, well, just let them know in the chat, Ingrid, that your hood is available. Busy? I I kind of, if I recall, uh, the thing that first appeared to me is the red, the hearts, the top of the flowers garden, whatever they call that thing, and the hearts on the other side is like this line of red broke up the design overall. Does that make sense to you guys? It's so many of these were in the finals, and like I said, we had to start getting really picky about them. And here's one she joined after she submitted her design. but it's nice and open. And this one, the flower garden approach with the blue flowers was a nice break from all of the pink and red. And that's one of the stories we found in this one. Okay, and this one, of course, no names mentioned. Uh, we like the idea of the piano in it, that white softening too much pink and red in a sense. Wouldn't you hate for me to really judge you guys in a real contest? I will say on this one, I'm picking on the chocolate fountain. This being foremost in the front of the design to me was distracting. And the back corner with the water, it kind of throws the whole scene out of balance. I would have used less water, maybe a heart pond or something. I already know I'm not a decorator. Uh, don't make me have to look you up and see what your number is. uh, okay, I found your number. I'm not picking on. We're not picking on any one in particular. The other team did. The other two judges did not know whose was whose. So it was, and even though I knew, I was able to detach myself from the knowledge of knowing who designed what farm. Don't really like this chocolate fountain. It needs help to work. Uh, yeah, I that brown stuck in the pink kind of dampened the whole outlook on the setting, in my opinion. Like I told you guys, I can be extremely critical. This was very nice. It had made it into the final rounds, but then there was a reason that we would have ruled against it. Uh, I don't remember what that was, but this was a nice design. And this is a late entry. Too much of the heart balloons, or the balloons, arch balloons placed around the perimeter. It's just, you can't see what's inside because the uh, arch balloons distract you from the inside. And another one, uh, again, I saw too many lines of red on this one. See, there's a back line of red, there's a center line of red, and then the chocolate fountain didn't fit. I really picked on that chocolate fountain. It was just for a lot of farms, it just jumped out at you. Okay, and this one, I don't remember what our reason was for this one. Next time, I will make notes definitely on each and every one. So you know, I hope you guys are open to the criticism. Uh, I I hope you take it as being constructive criticism, and I don't intend to offend anyone. Oh yeah, the judging was extremely difficult, Sunket. If you look at the pictures, being the theme of Valentine's, so many similarities were there. Come down to 36, another late entry, and they set no boundaries on this one. This one, a late entry, and the whole thing, the first impression was, hey, this is pretty. This one's really good. Yeah, I only vote once, everybody. in the final, what did I even call that? Design finalists, one vote only. One vote only. And as people are casting a vote on one of the designs, it will be missing one because I had to use my own uh, vote, so to speak, in order to set up the voting. Okay, Boop is giving her farm tag if anyone wants to add her. This one, like I said, this just jumped out at us as good. And there's a story in that top right corner, guys. Like I said, it's the balcony serenade taking place. He not only did the little pig bring, he brought backup to help serenade the little lady on the balcony. So this one had a story to it. And this one, it does kind of jump out to you. People are voting as we go through here. Uh, this one does jump out. That's awfully cluttered though in that back corner, but there's still a balance to it. It's got it's kind of like eye candy in a way. It, it's good, but it did not make the final, and there was a reason for it, but I don't recall what it was. I think the reason, I don't know, I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, I saw you just, we all saw that you just voted there, Russell, because I'm using that in the stream right now. All right, that's the last one. Something, guys, I think we had fun on the judging. Let me get back to my farm. We had a lot of fun on judging them and everything. Uh, it was fun until we had to start criticizing, being very critical of on the judging. And I'm glad we brought Simon Cowell with us. Look, I'm getting more likes on this farm. This was the one that was in the lead. Let's go check it out real quick. Let's go to the Hall of Fame. 63. Hey, I'm moving up in votes there. That's my baby farm for the latecomers. Okay, Sandcat wanted us to take a look. What's your level, Sandcat? I keep trying to remember how to say your name correctly. Suncat. I'm trying to learn how to decorate in a micro style. I guess you call this a micro style here. 61 on yours. Oh, that's great, Jessica. 206. Okay, let's go check out 206. I hope we don't freeze. I always freeze when I go to my friend's book. This time I haven't so far. So far, so good. Oh, wrong farm. Wrong farm. I gotta go to my big farm. My main farm. This is number one, the one I started playing Heyday with. Now let's go. Oh, now I'll probably freeze up. So far, so good. 60 people are liking my design. Maybe I'll win the chest of diamonds. No, there's no diamond rewards, guys. It's being slow. Suncat is one of the good designers, guys. If you add him as a friend, if he's taken friends, you can always refer to his farm for seeing some great designs. Okay, Suncat, where am I going here? Look at this. Very nice. Very nice. Is there one particular spot? You can only vote once, Sarah, and on Discord. Please limit it to just one. It was difficult because of all of them looked good, but yes, we had to channel Simon. I hope Simon didn't charge us too much. Ingrid, Nightbot doesn't like something that you did. I'm trying to see what it was. That's odd. It shouldn't have refuse that. I'm going to see if I can bring it up for everybody to see your tag. Uh, no, I can't open it up. Just post your farm tag only, um, Ingrid. Okay, Suncat, where am I supposed to go in particular? You got your spring garden going? I do like this little tree though. Unfortunately, most of us only have one of them if we got that land opened. Wouldn't that have been beautiful in our designs if we'd had two to balance, or if we could have built that as just a focal point? Boy, my sound is not registering on OBS at all, so I hope you haven't complained, so I guess you're doing okay. Sunka, is there other parts that we should be looking at? Yeah. This is your design if you had done it in the contest. I like that. How did you get so many of that fence? I've been trying to collect those and have not been fortunate. Oh. Oh, all in a heart, and I can't squeeze it down, make it smaller. Nice, Suncat. Are those dead bushes, or do you just saving the revives? I'll tell everybody my pet peeve is dead bushes and dead trees on a farm. Whoops. Don't look there. He's just hoarding his machines all into one corner there. Oh, look at this. A mountain. Is this where you put your mountain? Great. You gonna give me something good? I didn't want a pickaxe. I wanted a boat. Thank you anyway. Saving the revives. Oh, okay. I don't know if we're going to have a revive event this month. We usually have had one around Valentine's Day. Okay, this is great. Everybody, we've really gone overtime. I could not squeeze all this into the hour. Uh, thank you all very much. And I have to say again, fantastic designs. Thank you all so much for entering the contest or the competition. And like I said, if Heyday continues this event, we're going to do this every time. Uh, I had a lot of fun, and I'm open to volunteers for judging if anybody wants to volunteer for that. And again, I'm open to suggestions. You do not offend me at all. Okay? Just don't just don't look at my hair because that's you can offend me on that bad hair day. So thank you all very much for coming. I appreciate it, and we will try to get our winner announced. I I think maybe by tomorrow, somebody we'll have it narrowed down to who's going to win, or we may have to have a runoff. So thank you all very much.